Hello dear students, today we will discuss about the questions based on balanced Wheatstone bridge. So first of all, we know that what is meant by this balanced Wheatstone bridge or Wheatstone bridge, right? So the arrangement of number of resistances as shown in figure, let this is R1, this is R2, this is R3 and R4, and this is the value of R5, right? So there are 5 resistances of value R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5, right? So this type of arrangement of resistances here shown in figure is called Wheatstone bridge. Then what is the condition of balanced Wheatstone bridge, right? Balanced Wheatstone bridge. Condition of balanced Wheatstone bridge क्या है देखिए, at the balanced bridge the potential of point C and the potential of point D become equal, means the potential at point C is equal to potential at point D, like this, right? So when the potential of point C become equal to potential of point D, then the current through this resistor 5, number 5, become equal to 0, because there is no potential difference, right? There is no potential difference. So there is no potential difference, then there is no current, right? So the current through this battery is let I, then this is let I1, and this is let I minus I1, right? I minus I1, then again there is a current, right, divided, but when the potential of point C is equal to potential of point D, then this current, let this is the I5, right, then I5 become equal to 0. When this is become equal to 0, then the impedance of this R5 become 0 or nothing, right? There is nothing impedance of this R5 resistance because there is no current flowing through this resistor, right? So due to this we can easily remove this R5. Then when you remove this R5, then the circuit become very easy. Let when I5 become equal to 0, then you can remove resistance R5 from circuit, right? Then this is the condition of balanced Wheatstone bridge. But there is no information given about the potential of point C and potential of point D. The given values are only resistances of R1, R2, R3 and R4, right? These resistances are given. So with the help of these resistances, how we can determine this bridge is a balanced bridge or not, right? So the condition of balanced bridge with the help of potential of the point is this: the potential of point C is equal to potential of point D, and the current become in this resistor equal to 0, and the same thing we can determine with the help of values of resistance R1, R2, R3 and R4. The condition of balanced bridge, right, with the help of these resistances, you can say when this current becomes 0 or this R5 can be removed, then you can say the ratio of R1 to R2 is equal to R3 to R4, right? So this is also one of the condition of balanced Wheatstone bridge, right? This is the condition of balanced Wheatstone bridge. So first of all, you see the ratio of R1, R2, R3, R4, right? When the ratio of R1 to R2 is equal to R3 to R4 are equal, then the bridge become balanced, and you can say you can remove this R5, then the circuit become very easy, right? Very easy, like this. This is one of the resistance, another one is this, right? And this is R1, R2, and this one is let R3, and this one is R4, right? And the terminal points are like this, correct? This is R4, right? On removing this R5, see here, the circuit become very easy, and you can easily determine that the R1 is in series with R2 and R3 is in series with R4. So you can say the equivalent of these two, that is these two is R1 plus R2, and the equivalent of these two is R3 plus R4, right? And these two, the combination of these two, that is R1 plus R2, is in parallel with this. So the equivalent of this whole circuit is this R equivalent, and the parallel combination of this and this is R1 plus R2 into R3 plus R4, and upon the sum of this and this. So this is R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4, correct? So this is the equivalent resistance, right, of the circuit. So when you find the ratio of R1 to R2, this R2, the ratio of R1 to R2 is equal to ratio of R3 to R4 equal, then you can say the bridge is balanced bridge. If there is a balanced bridge, then you can remove this R5, right? Whatever the value R5, you can remove this R5, and the circuit become easy and simple. So you can see here which one is in series or in parallel, and apply series parallel combination, and you can find the value of R equivalent, right? This is the way. So this is the theory by which you can solve the questions related to the or based on the valence Wheatstone bridge, right? Let's see number of problems. Let one of the argument is like this. Right? This is 10 ohm resistor. This is 20 ohm resistor. This is 20 ohm resistor, and this is of 40 ohm resistor, right? Then this one is let 30 ohm resistor, right? What is the R equivalent of this circuit? What is the equivalent resistance of this circuit, right? So first of all, see the ratio. If this is R1, this is R2, this is R3, this is R4, right? Then this condition is satisfied or not. Let us see, check. This is R1 upon R2 is 10 upon 20. This is 1 by 2. And R3 upon R4. Let this is 20 upon 40, and this is also 1 upon 2. So the condition of balanced Wheatstone bridge satisfy, hence this bridge is a balanced bridge, hence you can remove this from here, right? 30 ohm can be removed, right, easily. So because there is no current through this, right? Then the circuit become like this. Okay, then this is the 10 ohm resistor, 20 ohm resistor, this is again 20 ohm resistor, this is the value of 40 ohm resistor, right? Again these two are in series, right? These two are in series, so the value of equivalent is 10 plus 20 is 30, and these two are in series, so this is 20 plus 40 and is equal to 60 ohm, and again these two, that is 30 and let reduce the circuit, like this is one of the resistor and this is one of the resistor, right? This is the combination of these two and the value become equal to 30 ohm, right? And this is the result or combination of these two and the value is 60 ohm, right? And these are the connection of battery like this, right? ये है. Hence these two are in parallel, so you can apply parallel combination of resistances. This equivalent is given by 30 into 60 upon, let this is 30 plus 60, right? R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. Now this is 30 multiplied by 60 upon this is 90. Okay, this 30 cancel this 3 times, this cancel this 20 times. So the R equivalent of the circuit is 20 ohm, right? This is the 20 ohm. And so whenever the condition satisfied, then the circuit become very easy, right? So see the condition, that is the ratio of R1 to R2 is equal to R3 by R4, or you can say this